All right. So, oh, I forgot that painting. Where'd it go? It's over here. Right. So I did this one earlier on today, and it kind of got me in the mood. Maybe I'll zoom in to do one that's just like a crazy swirly sky. I don't know if I'll do a figure. I put this woman like in the having a little bath in the ocean here, and yeah, so maybe I'll do Swirly Sky. That one by Van Gogh popped in my head. You know what, some of my favorite ones. I think it's got the two little blackbirds. Arl or something. It's got a yellow field. But oh, let me just. There we go. I get that. Okay, so. Oh yeah, let me make sure I got the chat here so I can see if someone's talking to me. Open in browser. Okay. And maybe this one will have like fields, just a couple of those yellow fields. I don't know, something like that. Who knows? Maybe it'll be a bit more like that. And maybe I'll keep on doing. Maybe I like that little clouds, but over here, let's just do some fucking, who knows, something over there. Okay, there's our composition. All right. Now let's throw down some red. Oh, I forgot the water. Go ahead. Water. All right. Maybe I'll zoom out a tiny bit. There we go. This is the one cradled wood that I actually put painter's tape on the edges, so if I wanted I could get kind of messy and not worry about it too much. Let's see if I put a bit darker red this time. Like you can't even see, most of the red got covered up, but there's a little bit of light red coming through. These are oil, water acrylics. This mic is pissing me off. It's too close. Get away from me. It's like it's in my face. All right. All right. Yeah, I got a commission to do painting, and I'm way late in doing it, so I'm doing it in acrylic because it'll take months to dry if I do it in oils. So I went and got a whole bunch of... okay, where the fuck is that red? Oh yeah, the thing is I gotta remember to stop swearing. I think that's why I don't get recommended on YouTube, because I swear. Isn't that sad? You're not allowed to swear. It's like one of my favorite things in the world is swearing. Oh well. Where's that red? Oh, here it is. I had two things of water. I don't know where I put the other one. Okay. All right, that's probably good enough. Yeah, trust me. If you watch me for a while, I've got a mouth like a trucker. Why do truckers have a bad rap for swearing? I love swearing. My nose. Fuck, swear away. Amanda Ann Jans. Be prepared for lots of blowing of the nose. I got allergies. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna dry this bad boy down a bit, and then coffee and swearing. Yeah, this is a decaf. I couldn't take a regular coffee at this time of night. Coffee and swearing and driving trucks. Okay. All right. So, I discovered I bought this cool named color. Where is it? It's very badass. The name and the color's kind of nice too. Where's that color? Where are you? Here it is. Titan Green Pale. Where are you headed now, John? I don't know. I kind of remember when I did this one earlier today. I kind of got a feeling of doing like crazy Swirly Sky. You know, and I'm trying not to rip off Van Gogh, but I'm thinking yellow. Oops. Yellow field down here, and then just some sort of... You know what? Actually, check this out. I did a bunch of these ones before. Kind of the same idea, except I had this weird little strip of land and water reflecting down below, and so it's kind of similar already. Look, it's got the red... I don't know if you can see behind it, but I did a red wash behind it, and I thought I wanted to make like cumulus clouds, the ones that are kind of puffing up. I made it up and they don't really look that great, but this time, I don't know, I just had an idea. Like, what if I just did a swirly mass just for the hell of it? Let's see what happens. Now, I just thought this was cool. Titan Green Pale. Where should I take this? Well, let's just shut the hell up. Start doing stuff. Stuff and things. Let's do some stuff. Okay, so let's put some yellow down. Hey, I've never used this brush. This looks brand new. When you get watercolor brushes like this is, they sometimes come in these little protective little tubes. And so this is actually nice and soft. So it'll be more than adequate for using acrylic. Like, you can totally use this brush with acrylic. No harm. But it's designed to be... whatever I just said. Whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Look at these fields of wheat and hay. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's a lot of that. Where the hell that was. The fields of wheat. Hay. Wheat and hay. Maybe I'll make the hay streaks go this way. Or I don't even know what the frick hay looks like. What does hay look like? It's a long stalks. Jesus, I'm still not a farmer. I know a guy who used to manage nightclubs. This big, huge Russian dude, Boris. And he's now a farmer. It's awesome. He wears cowboy hats. He used to manage the Limelight nightclub in Toronto. And he started one of the first internet cafes. It was called Insomnia. Down at, what is it, Bloor and Bathurst or something like that? Boris. All right. Alright, so I did say I was going to do this. Let's take that, shelve that one. Just noticed I'm getting some dropped frames, and that's not good. 2%. I mean, that's totally acceptable, 2%, but I gotta keep an eye on it. 2.2%, 2.5%. That's not good. When it starts rising, 2.7%. 3. Uh-oh. It's 3.2. This is not good. I don't like it. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let me show you my screen here. Over here at 4.2%, I would have to stop at around 10%. That's when you start getting like a lot of stuttering and like the video no longer becomes smooth. Okay, so it's at 4.1%. I'm just gonna pray it goes down. But see that red thing up there? That tells me a warning. So it's 4.5%, 4.7. That's not good. That's not good. 5%. Damn it. $5.9, 6.1. Uh-oh. Internet, don't do it. Don't do it, Internet. 6.2. What are we going to do here? Are we going to call it quits? Sometimes what I can do is I have to restart the whole computer. And it's not like I can just restream right away. I have to like set all the cameras up a certain way with software. They individually, there's multiple cameras. They have to be fine-tuned. There's software I have to run that makes it work, and the networking BS. So it always takes me a few minutes to redo it. Okay, so it's 6%. Let's just go, and hopefully it won't become too choppy. Get some white. Some white, and here's some blue. I can't remember what blue I used. Phthalo blue. That's a very Van Gogh blue, isn't it? Phthalo blue. Okay. I wonder if, do I do like rain? I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen next? Do I do a whole bunch of white up here? Maybe I'll do a thunder, a dark thunder clouds, some kind. Maybe I should add some gray. Maybe, yeah, I should add some gray. Don't make it too damn happy. I don't know what's going to happen here. Am I going to do those kind of like those things? Am I going to have a little sun bursting out of there like this again? That looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Like the sun on the horizon letting off the water. That's kind of cool. But if this is going to be on a field of wheat, 5.7%. I'm just trying to do this swirly whirly. I said swirly whirly. I better goddamn do the swirly whirly. No, did I say swirly whirly or swirly? I think I just said Swirly Sky. In my head, I was thinking swirly whirly, but I didn't feel like typing out all those words. All right, so maybe dark. Hey, Cheryl. Some of this phthalo blue. You are so blue, phthalo blue. You're like the Darth Vader of blues. Dun 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 dun. Let's get some. Oh yeah, let's bust out this titanium shit. Titan Green Pale. Sounds like a new craft brewery. It's got a lot of hops. The Titan Green Pale. It's a slightly mildewy, sour vinegar flavor. Ooh, I'm really messing it up though. 'Tis a windy day out in the fields of wheat. Do I like this color? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Where's my cerulean blue? I just like the name cerulean blue. It sounds like something from Star Trek. Captain, the ceruleans have entered the atmosphere. Should we engage them with photon torpedoes? The ceruleans. Yeah, I think I need to zone out. I just need to not think and just put some... Oh, my dog. My dog has busted out one of her bones. That's what that weird sound was. Yeah, let's just put some colors down and see what happens. It's kind of neat when it was all red. Where is the black? The black, like my heart. All right. Let's try black. And maybe with this gray sort of color. Yeah, let's just make some gray. Let's just desaturate a little bit. Sometimes I get a little too nutty with that saturation, so let's desaturate, shall we? Bum 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 bum. I love that song. Bum 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 bum. Interesting. Bloweth thy nose. Kind of like that red coming through. Maybe I'll bring the red back. Let's do that. Let's get a little crazy. Let's red on top of the black that was on top of the red. Jeez, that's just nuts. No one does that. No one brings back that background paint color. What kind of crazy shit is that's just nutty? And look at this. Let's get this. Was that orange? It was dried. Let's try. You have such a Playford. It's not an inner child. It's a full-on immature child. It's a full-on, completely. Yeah. There is nothing mature about it. Dun, 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 I can't believe there's people here watching me. It's kind of freaking me out a little bit now. Who the hell are you people? I don't even know if I like this. I can always see. What's it called? Resurrect it. I can always fix it. I can always fix this. Scheiße. Scheiße. What's up, Marcy? Marcy Walton. What to do? Shall we bring some big brush strokes? Yeah, let me get a bigger brush out. I need a bigger brush. Let's see. I thought I had. Oh, here. I made a little short selection of brushes. Put them off to the side. So this one. All right, where was I? Swirly skies of swirl. I need some more white. Do I need white? Yeah. I don't know. I need like some device for putting paint. Like usually you use those little wooden sticks, but that would require some effort on my part, and that's just not going to happen. Mission accomplished. Finger completely did what it needed to do. What if I did like squares, like little shapes like that? Would that be sufficiently falsified? That's kind of interesting. I think I need some gray and a big. No, that didn't work out so good. Yeah, okay, that's enough of that. Now, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Keep plastic spoons. That's smart. In the meat helmet. Plastic spoons. But to be honest, I don't need them because this is it's only white that I have in a jar. Everything else is in a tube so I can squeeze it out. But you're right. Plastic spoons would make a lot of sense. Actually, I don't want this brush. I want a fine tipped brush. I want one of these guys. I think I want this one. Yes. You are the one. Let's just go and do some fancy little silly details that don't even make sense, shall we? Let's just go in here and make some hay happen. Make some little what have you nots, thingamajarbs, little happy little stuff-marams, thingamaboobies. White. black dark space looks like a cabin. You gotta get off the hallucinogens there, Amanda. You gotta get off the medical marijuana. Cabin? What are you talking about? A cabin? That's crazy talk. I'm trying to see where's the cabin. Is the cabin right here? I don't see no damn cabin. Maybe. Could be. There could be a cabin. Oh, that reminds me of an awesome movie called Cabin in the Woods. It's one of these movies where it just got more and more funny and interesting as it went along. If you like, it's like a meta movie about horror movies. So there's like references to all kinds of different horror movies in it. But it's totally fun and interesting. It's the kind of movie that you want to watch twice so you can like see all the stuff that you missed the first time. So check out Cabin in the Woods. It's pretty good. Cabin in the Woods. Wait, did I already use yellow ochre today? Yes, I did. I need some... There, that's what I wanted. Burnt sienna. That's what I'm talking about. Burnt sienna is an awesome color. I often imitate that fat guy that Martin Short plays. Martin Short is this Canadian comic, and he created this character of this movie critic who's this fat guy, and I can't remember. Something Glick. And he kind of talks like this, and then he goes really high, and he goes really low, and he talks like this. Sometimes I just impromptly, without prompting, do a Glick impressions. It's okay, Nugget. You're good. It's okay. You're a good girl. It's okay. I know. It's okay, baby. It's all right. You're good. You're good. We're good. You're good. You're a good guard dog. Shh. Come here, baby. It's okay. Hi. You are a good guard dog. All right, okay, we're good. You can deactivate attack mode. All right. Sweetheart, come here. Nugget, come here. It's okay. We're good. There's no one here. There's no one here. You're such a good guard dog. Yes, you are. You're a killer. Yes, you are. Yes, I love you. Yes, I do. Oh. Yes. Okay, you can go back to your bone. You can go. All right, that sucks. The stuff I just down here. I gotta fix that. Really? I'm telling you, there's nothing to bark about. I would let you know if there's something to bark about. I'd send you on a patrol. You can do patrols for me. It's pretty cool. Smartest dog I ever had. Well, I've only had 2 dogs, but I'm thinking about getting a German Shepherd too. I love German Shepherds. got a friend of the family. They've got a professionally trained German Shepherd. Holy shit! You go to their house, like it's like you can't come within 20 feet of a window, and that thing is terrifying. And you have to be basically introduced to it. Like it's got to be, you have to be said, okay, this is like friend, don't kill this person. I mean, this dog is like extremely well trained, like professionally. They sent them to the States, and I'm not afraid of dogs, most like any dog really. But when I first went up to the house, before I met this dog, it was like, wow. And it changed really quickly once they let her smell me and stuff. And cool animal. I had a best friend growing up with a German Shepherd. I think it's probably why I like them so much. Matisse, that's what my buddy's dog's name was called. Matisse, because he was French. Half Indian, half French. My buddy. The hair was everywhere all the time, though. You have to... And if you were allergic to dog hairs, you couldn't go into that house. Don't like that. I don't even know what that is up there. This is just a new thing I'm just playing with by making these shapes, these square shapes. Just for fun. I don't know. I'm just seeing where it takes me. Interesting. Gotta fix that. That looks kind of silly-ish. I'm gonna just put a circle around it. No, that didn't work out good. Let's try orange. What if I did orange around it like this? Beep, burp, dirt, 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 dirt. Burp, beep, beep, burp. Okay, let's get some dark stuff happening. Let's go back to, let's try primary cyan. Let's see what that's like. Let's add some primary cyan, shall we? Man, his nose. Okay. The nose. That was the worst radio show. When I was young, I used to listen to the radio. Before the internet, I used to listen to the radio. And on Sunday nights in Toronto, there was a comedy hour. I think it was called The Funnies or something like that. And I used to love it. It had George Carlin. And you know who came on? I heard him before, way before he was at all popular, was Jim Carrey. He used to do a couple of these routines. One was about fish heads. Fish heads, roly-poly, fish heads, eat them up, yum. Actually, I'm not sure if that's Jim Carrey, but Jim Carrey did do this one where he was like Alice in Wonderland with puppies. It was like nuts. It was like a modern version of Robin Williams. He was nutty. Anyhow, after the comedy show, and I used to stay up in my bedroom, like hiding away with my little radio because it was past my bedtime. And I was like maybe 14, 15 or something. And crappiest radio. It was like an old timey radio show called The Shadow Knows. The shadow knows. Dun dun dun. And I tried so hard to get into it. It was like they used Foley for all the sound effects, you know, like someone clopping together some wood to make it sound like someone's walking, and be like, hey, Cheryl, how are you feeling today? Dun dun dun. And it was just crap. I don't know if everyone knows the shadow. The shadow knows. And I just listened to it because I did nothing. There was nothing else I could do. There was no. I was waiting for the internet to be invented. It took too long. Something ain't quite right. Is this thing still on? Yeah, maybe. Recording. I like to say a lot. Crazed Claire Bear. Crazed Claire Bear. Claire Bear was my sister's best friend's nickname. Claire Bear. Okay. So maybe what I need to do... Oh, Nugget, please don't lick my hand. It's freaking me out. You gotta give me a little heads up before you... She just comes up to my hand and licks it. You know, like, if it's hanging over the edge of the bed, lick, lick, lick. I just don't want to get paint in her mouth and stuff. Bum 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 bum. Oh, is this the brush that comes off? No. So if there's a field, cobalt blue. Let's toss a little bit of cobalt blue in there. I'm going to put a layer of a little bit lighter cobalt blue on top of these splotches. Let's do that. Let me just zoom in a bit. Dab it in, dab it in. Just a different kind of blue. It's much cooler. Just want to have a bit more variation of stuff and things. Dun 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 bum 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 ba ba bum ba bum 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 ba ba bum ba 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 bum 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 ba ba bum dun 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 dun. Da, 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 da. Just trying to add a little bit of layers to make it interesting. Okay. Something, I still think I need something over here. What if I just took my nail and scraped it down? That did nothing at all. All right. So what is still needs to be worked on is the bottom. The bottom needs something. I think I'm going to quickly play that Star Wars theme. Get me psyched up a little bit. Maybe I'll play a little bit of Battlefield soundtrack too. Get me pumped. Okay, let's do... Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Battlefield 1942 theme song. All right, let's blast it and let's see if I get kicked off. Here we go. Dun 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 dun. I love this. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Wait. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Where's my volume button? The reason why I love it so much is I remember when this game first came out, I was so hooked. The original Battlefield version 1, not Battlefield ONE 1, Battlefield 1942. And this music was just so, it jacked you up. Got you so excited. This is like the loading music. For the loading screen, I mean. You're sitting there waiting on your PC. And you hear this music. Da 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 bum 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 bum. dun, dun, dun. This is where it sort of goes down an octave. I better turn it down. So that'll probably be enough to get me kicked off of YouTube. I'll get either banned from Facebook or muted. And from YouTube, the whole video might just get taken down. I couldn't help it. I had to do it. It was worth it. Dun, 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 dun. I can still remember the map of Iwo Jima. Oh, that's right. The new version of Battlefield of the remake, I think, is coming out. I'm pumped about that. To play like Wake Island again. These are multiplayer maps for all you non-video gamer nerds. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Well, that's a nicer yellow than the one I had. What I'm trying to think, I'm just thinking about here is if there's like light hitting the fields in a certain way. I still have to. I haven't quite figured it out yet. You know when like light hits the tips of the hits the tips of the things. Okay, cancel. I said cancel. I don't want to play any videos. Okay, where is... I think I need some more black. I'll take the burnt sienna. Do I have any more black left? Yes, I do. Actually, I bet you this brown, this burnt sienna brown will look good right there. Yeah, maybe. Got a drink. Oh. Hey, thanks, Marlene. This is a different painting than one I think you were around for before this morning. This is the one from this morning. So I was thinking Swirly Sky. That's what I was kind of thinking about, more like this. Very Van Gogh-y. And then this came out. Yeah. Oh well, maybe not so swirly, but it is kind of different. And I'm really pissed off about this field down here. I can't quite figure it out. Maybe it needs to be more orange. Maybe, oh, I remember Van Gogh, he kind of did like a path. Oh, I'm getting tired. All of a sudden I got hit with my wave of tiredness. Which is sort of like suddenly just... So maybe I'll just goof around a little bit. Maybe let's do this. Well, maybe I could do like little flowers in here. That's what I could do. I could do little happy little flowers. Watch this. I could do. Do I want to do happy little flowers? I could do some happy flowers. Could. Oh, maybe I'll add some green. I haven't put any green. Do I want to put green in? All right, I'll put some green in. Do I want green? No, I'm not going to put green in. I refuse to put green in. So I can just babble on about a bunch of nonsense, don't I? Okay, let's try... Okay, let's take this orange. What is it I want over here? Something is bugging me about this whole thing. What is it? I wish I could afford more different colors of paint. You can really feel the limitations. I actually bought this paint, these specific paints, for the big painting I'm going to do. So I could only, I got a certain color palette. So it's not really super flexible. I usually can make up the colors I need, but sometimes you just need some of the right primary colors, or just little differences in the hues. Little differences in hues. Might be too red. Where's brown? A bit of brown, shall we say. Brown and some black to make it a little bit less saturated. And I think I'm going to put more crazy black there. Pure black. Black like the night. Okay, that might have helped a bit. Let's just see what it does when I... Oh, maybe that's what I should do. Maybe that's what's missing. I can just do some of these shapes. I could just drop some shapes in here. Kind of like I did up here. Ooh, I don't know if I like that color. That's too... There we go. Let's drop some... Da 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 da. There we go. That's kind of what I wanted. A bit more muted, a bit more toned down. Just gotta chill the hell out a little bit sometimes. Get a little too excited for my own good. Chill the hell out. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Do I like it? I don't know. I gotta look at the screen, like to see it up on the screen sometimes. Yeah, I don't know. Not quite sure yet, but let's put a couple real blocks in here. A couple real just goopy goops. Da, 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 da. Oh, there's the brush. The whole time it was in my mouth. I was wondering, where's that little thin brush? better. I'm feeling a little bit better about it. I'm bringing in my little happy little weird little thingamajiggies and squiggly wet having nots and the things with the stuff with the guys with the little things and the stuff and the that's kind of cool. I wonder if I should bring some of that little sparkly little bits of the things, the stuff with the guys up here. And maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just do that. I think it would probably might be kind of nice to have a little bit of. Let me zoom in. Pew, pew, pew. Maybe I'll add. Whoa, that's crazy. That's too close. I add just a couple little sprinkly little bits of things. Oh, that's D Live. Whoa, there's someone on D Live. What's up, Garth? Oostveen. Just call me Garth. All right, I'll just call you Garth. You're literally the first Garth I've ever met. The only Garth I've ever heard of was from that Mike Myers movie. What was that called? The things and the stuff. Yeah, right. Oh, Lisa X is back. How's my day? My day's pretty good. My day's pretty good. I got booted off Facebook for 3 months. Booted off Facebook. No, booted off YouTube. Yeah, YouTube. I got booted off YouTube. Was scared you died. That's anything's possible. No, I was just playing a like some video while I was painting, and YouTube said that's copyrighted material. You're banned for 3 months without any recourse. And I was like, really? All right, well, you fuck yourself, kind of. Kind of sucks. But what are you gonna do? Dun 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 dun. All right, let's get a little bit messy. All right, you know what? Maybe I'll just leave this. Yeah. All right, I think I'm just gonna leave it. I think. Let me just step back. I wonder if it's too sparkly down here. Too sparkly, perhaps. Just perhaps a tiny bit too sparkly in contrast to everything else. What about a bit of color too? Let's bring this color back just for a minute. Just a couple streaks. There we go. I think it needed that. Yeah, it was just too perfectly black. Do I need to? I feel like I need more contrast right there. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, it's kind of nice. It's a little sexy right there. I could just keep going and messing around for hours. It's fun. I'm just trying to think, do I have it in me to do another one? It always knocks me out. Like after I did that painting, I swear to God, I had to have a nap for 3 hours. I did 2 hours of painting and I had to sleep for 3 hours. It's like my my health bar, my energy bar was depleted. So I had like a 3-hour nap. It's kind of weird. That one thing coming up here is kind of bugging me a tiny bit. I think a couple of streaks of white and we're good to go. Okay, yeah, let's leave it there. And I gotta do one more. Okay. I know I'm close when I keep on saying, okay, I'm done. I'm really close. All right, shall I set you free? Let's set him free. Oh, I gotta sign it. That's right. My new thing is I gotta remember to sign the damn things. So what I'll do, oh, this is a new idea. Why don't I prepare the background color? Here, I'll make this all like a solid-ish color so I can actually paint my name and it'll be somewhat visible. Okay. What brand of brushes do you use? I use who knows what kind of brushes. And let me just show you. I'm just gonna zoom out. The reason why I don't know is because I've had these brushes for 30, at least, yeah, many of them are about 30 years. I'm thinking I got them in probably the 80s and 90s and 2000s. That's not even all of them. There's some more over there too. They all have different uses. They all have different, so here's like sort of the larger ones, which are good for oils. I have here. Yeah, I can't reach those ones right now. These are also like, these are all like I couldn't even tell you where I got these, but they each have like, I just know each one. They have different uses. This one might be poached. It's a little bit too hard. I remember using this one to do lots of paintings. I know back in the 1980, 89, I think I used my first oil painting. I think I drew the lines of her face with this one. That little snub, I recognize that snub. And then over here, these look like these are mostly watercolor brushes. Yeah, these are all watercolor brushes, although some could be used for acrylic and oil. These ones here. These ones are my small, medium range ones, which are my oil Oops, that's not good. Oh, it's upside down. Look at that. This is how much of this one has been used. This is hilarious. This one might be ready to be thrown out. I don't know. What do you tell me? You tell me. Look how where's the picture? that's how much is left. That tiny little dot. But it's good for drawing lines when I'm on a canvas. It draws lines well. And then these ones, some of these actually, these ones, oh no, these ones over here. Yeah. These are sort of a little older watercolor brushes. And here's the thing, watercolor brushes, I don't know if this always is the case, but they come in 2 sizes. So this is just jars of watercolor brushes. And these are I bought about 10 of these recently. And I can tell you some of these ones. The ones that are orange are from an art store called Above Ground, which is just a local art store. So that's their brand. So these orange ones, that's what those are. But I kind of go by feel. Like you have to feel them. You know, like synthetic brushes behave differently than actual real hair brushes. But I'm pretty happy with synthetic, actually. Yeah. I even have some of these old school Chinese ones. These were from my mom's. I think I screwed them up. She used to do like Chinese calligraphy type paintings. And I stole these from her a long time ago. Okay, this one's called Hake. So that sounds Japanese, actually. I don't know if you can see that. Autofocus. Where is it? This one says Hake. But that's like, this is these Asian watercolor brushes. I don't know. Let's see if I can find out. I'm done painting and I'm just waiting for it to dry so I can okay, this one says Liquitex. Oh, that's a brand of paint too. Liquitex. See that? I don't know if it's doing the autofocus okay. I got to put my hand there to autofocus it. Liquitex. So that's not that old. That's probably, I don't know, maybe 10 years old. Yeah, it feels about 10 years old. These ones are so used. All the enamels just come right off because it's been around for so long. So yeah, that's my answer. Yeah, look, most of these I've used them so much just from holding them. All of the enamel or the soft surface is just scraped away, and it's just left over. It's just the raw wood. But that's the thing that's blown me away is how long brushes last. It's probably the best investment I've ever had in all my art supplies. These paintings are like 20, 30 years old. That's pretty cool. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is get this cute little guy. Is that wet? Okay. There you go there. Yeah, there's some stuff I can improve. I'm not crazy about the bottom that much, but whatever. Actually, now I don't like this painting anymore. It kind of pisses me off. I don't like this shit down here. Oh well. It is what it is. Maybe what I need to do is I could paint in a light color. Let's try that. Where's my... Okay, let's try this. What color am I going to put my name in? Maybe I'll do that Titan. Or I'll just use the white. Forget it. Oh, it's gray. That's a good idea. I'll do it in this gray over here. Oh, I just mixing up some gray. Don't want it to be too bright. Well, let's just see how it dries. All right, so let's go backwards. Let's plot a 9. Wait, 1 9 for... the year. Okay, now we'll do my incredibly childlike signature. Don't sign if you don't feel like it. No, the problem is I always forget. I don't like signing. This is like my least favorite thing. It's like a pain in the ass. But I know I should. I don't regret doing it when I do it, but I was blah 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 blah. For a lot of drawings, I used to actually on the back, I used to write the exact time it was finished and write notes about what I was doing. Okay, how the hell do you spell my name? D-R-U-C-K. Let's put a K in here. I like that it's not perfect. I don't like perfect signatures and perfect little, marketing little fucking bullshit. Okay, D-R-U-C-K. D-R-U. My ring in my ears is I haven't mentioned in a long time, but it's pretty fucking extreme right now. So it's kind of I even to think of my own name is D-R-U-D-R. This is probably one of my better signings. Okay, let's get this D and we're done. Holy shit, that's loud. As soon as I think about it, it gets much worse because I'm aware of it. Okay, it's rocking. There we go. All right. Whew. All right. Jean-Paul Ripaeli. What's that guy's name? Jean-Paul Ripaeli, the French-Canadian painter who I never liked. I never liked his stuff at all. I always thought it was gaudy. Let me just Jean-Paul Ripaeli or something? How do you spell that guy's name? This guy. Let me go to images. Some of the stuff I was just doing just reminded me of it. So, yeah, so check it out. Like this. Well, that's... imagine like that's just a bunch of goofy little squishes and people pay fucking hundreds of thousands of dollars for it. I know because he was first to do it and shit. But that's how I would love to just smush some shit around and that'd be fun as hell to do. Oh, this is art. You must purchase this. Okay. So Jean-Paul Ripaeli. I'm trying to find one that looks most similar to... Actually, his stuff isn't as bad as I thought. I was such a super opinionated teenager when it came to art. I wasn't allowed to talk to anybody because it was just so strongly held views about what I thought was good and not good. And so I remember I go to the Art Gallery in Ontario a lot, and there are a number of this dudes up there, and it was always just baffled me how people worship some artists. When it's like, okay, it's all right, it's cool, I get it. It was my angst. Okay, so let's just look. This specific those little things, I remember in one of his paintings, he actually had something like these little things. Oh, maybe it's right here, actually. Maybe it's like here. See, he would do these, I don't know if you can see that very well, but he would actually do those little type of brushstrokes. It's kind of small. Maybe I can make it bigger. No, I know, I can push some buttons and make it bigger. Anyhow, yeah, there you go. Jean-Paul Ripaeli. I'm pretty sure he's French-Canadian. Yeah, he was a... Let's quickly read about this dude, then that'll be it for the night. Okay, Jean-Paul Ripaeli. Jean-Paul Ripaeli was a painter and sculptor from Quebec, Canada. He was the first Canadian painter since James William Morrissey to attend widespread international recognition. Oh, I didn't know that. Born in Montreal, 1933. Okay, began drawing lessons in 1933. Wait. He was born in 1933. Began drawing lessons... Born in Montreal. It doesn't say when he was born. He studied engineering, architecture, and photography at the Polytechnic School, but shifted to studies. Okay. He was a member of Les Automatistes movement. That's the thing that I don't have. Like, I studied all the art history, quite a lot. Went to art school and all that shit, and stuff and things, and I don't know what the movements are now. You know, after pop art, I never felt there were any movements that I could identify with. So that's kind of what I want to. I've been searching for years and years and years. How do I do something original? You know, how do I? And my only thing I can think of is try to avoid copying photographs. It's very tempting to, like, because I see I'd say like 95% of the artists I look at when I'm either posting on media and stuff, they're just fucking taking a photograph and copying it and painting it. And I'm like, Jesus, I don't know. It hurts my soul. And, you know, so I don't know what is the answer? What's the next movement in art? You know, what is something meaningful? And for a while I was going to do VR painting, but that's pretty gimmicky, and there's some people that are already doing it, and so it's like, okay, that's all right. But I have some ideas where I was going to do a painting, then bring it in digitally, then print it out, and then paint on my print. Like go through maybe some sort of process like that, like take a photograph, blow it up large, like take my own photograph, blow it up large on a big print, you know, like whatever, and then paint on the print my own style on top of it, and maybe take a picture of that and print it out and paint it again. Like maybe that's kind of, maybe there's something to that, because like sometimes I think I should just do a couple things that are so hyper realistic that it sort of like proves, okay, I've done that. I can do it, and I choose to do more this goofy shit. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just babbling now. It's the stuff that occupies my mind mostly, is how do I make something original? How do you be original? One of the things I've been doing is I don't really follow people. There's a couple people on Instagram, a couple artists, most of the people I just like kind of know. But every once in a while, I like to look and learn about new artists. Like I can't believe I just discovered this guy about a year or two ago. This guy Peter Doig. He's totally awesome. He's the kind of artist that I think that if I had left to my own devices, I would have been very stylistically like Peter Doig. And I was kind of bummed out because when I saw his stuff, I was like, oh fuck, that's totally what I would do. And now it's kind of like it's done. Let me show you. I think his stuff is called magical realism, and that was like totally kind of what I was into. Okay, Peter Doig is kind of like the artist I kind of, you know, fuck it, I can't do it now. But okay, by not thinking about it so much, how to be original. Scottish painter, and the cool thing is he did paintings of houses not far from where I live, and he did a painting of, yeah, it's nice. His stuff is nice. Oh, I can't show that picture. He did the Rainbow Bridge. Sort of the Rainbow Tunnel, which is not far from me. And so I painted the Rainbow Tunnel. That's why I did that painting, the Rainbow Tunnel. So you should check this guy out. This guy, Peter Doig's got some pretty neat stuff. And he kind of has a life that I would love to have. He doesn't have to worry about money, and he can make these fun, magical kind of paintings. Actually, some of them aren't even that good. Some of them aren't that good, but some are great. Let me show you. Wait, farts. I was over here. Let me show you a couple ones that I really liked. There's a couple. Where's the one of the Forest Hill house? That was really nice, and that inspired a painting that I've been working on for a while. I did a woman in red canoe. This is a picture of a canoe. And then I found this one after I started my painting of the woman in the red canoe, this red one. So I didn't actually see this one before I did it. Just so happens it's a red canoe. Mine's obviously totally different. It's got a woman in a burqa or an akib. But some of these are very nice. Peter Doig, yeah. Oh, is it this one? No. That'd be cool to paint that big. You need to do shrooms. No, man, I can't do any drugs. No thanks. Look how fun that would be. That's my dream, is to be able to paint this big. When I was younger and I had a big studio and I did a bunch of big ones, but I would love to do more really big ones like that. That'd be cool. Oh yeah, this is a beautiful painting. This one here. there's a cop car. I don't know if you can see it. It's probably kind of small. It's a cop car, and then like a cop like looking into the water, like as if he found a body or something. It's just a beautiful painting. Okay, I'm gonna type Peter Doig. I think it's Rosedale. Yeah, this is a nice painting. That's actually, that's not even the one I was thinking of. There's another one that I was thinking of. This one, here it is. This is the painting I like. Rosedale 1991. I just need a bigger version, and I'm gonna sign out after. There it is. Is this bigger? Why are they all so slow? I'm looking at the file sizes because when I zoom in, oh, here we go. Okay, this one is nice. It has this layer. In fact, this kind of inspired me to do a whole bunch of paintings where I had this foreground and two layers of like trees in front of me and then something behind it. I did it completely inverted. I did completely the opposite, where it was black, dark instead of light. But that's just like for a house in Rosedale, because that's like fancy rich people's houses. It turned it into a beautiful work of art. It wasn't some crappy architectural just painting, but yeah, like look at the colors up here. He's got this kind of Christmassy green, blue, turquoise, and then these purpley blues and these pale yellows mixing with greens, and it comes down to these reflections of these super cheesy Christmas tree things, but it's got so much movement to it, and it's just nice. And there's different weights, like you got the heavier trees and the lighter trees, and all this texture and like little drops of snow and stuff. So I like that painting. I look at my stuff and I go, what the fuck am I doing? I'm doing such garbage. This is just pissing me off. Look at this stupid fucking thing now. Well. I do like the light down there. That's kind of nice. I really like painting on wood panels. I like hard surfaces more than at least it's not that I don't have enough ideas. It's just that in this day and age, there are millions and millions and millions of talented artists, and everything's been done like that. At least I've stumbled across, and so it's kind of like the hard thing is to do something original that's not gimmicky. That's the key. Because you could do, like I saw stuff today where some guy did this giant photorealistic painting of a lion, and I was just like, oh God, give me a fucking break. Obviously he just had a photograph and he draw some squares and he projected the image on it and they just painted over it. And I was like, fuck me. And it's just kind of like, what do you do? Where's the newness without being gimmicky? Sometimes I think fuck it, maybe I'll just do like semi-porn stuff, and actually I kind of would, to be honest, like to do some naked people, but yeah, but then I'll just stop myself and go, okay, what are you doing? Why? I've done tons of naked people. I've done drawn and painted hundreds of naked people in the past. Kind of went through that phase. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What do you do? This is the little one I did last year. These are better. I like these better than this one. This one just lacks some kind of resolution. And also these wavy lines, they look a little goofy. They look a little cartoonish. And yeah. You think too much about what you should do? No, well, I can't help it. That's the way it is, man. I have no choice. I'm talking about like in general. I don't have any problems in the moment doing this creative stuff. I got thousands of ideas every second. Sometimes I think, you know what I think I have. I think I've got naturally high levels of DMT. I've never done this drug, but I've listened to enough Joe Rogan to know about DMT, and that DMT is like this neurochemical that occurs naturally, and it has to do with like, you know, some kind of like incredible experience, you know, psychedelic experiences. But I am fairly certain I have a naturally high level of DMT because I can close my eyes and I could see flashes of just fucking it, like that. I could like paintings like sometimes it's like this. Here's a painting, it just flashes, and I could just, I don't even watch TV. I can just sit there with my eyes closed and just watch it. And sometimes I can control it, and there's different levels of vision I can see. Sometimes it's like literally right there. Sometimes there's blackness and there's like you're floating through space, and sometimes I get like a little hole in the blackness. Looks like I'm watching a TV. Like it reminds me of those remote viewers who, I don't know if you've heard about remote viewers, but so I don't lack enough images. And that's part of what frustrates me too, is that I have so many ideas that it's like I can't get them out. You know, I don't have time. It's impossible. So I'm sort of stuck doing with one. This is like some sort of quantum thing, you know, where your consciousness resolves reality from all the possibilities into one moment in time. You know, the idea of that sort of very simplified idea of quantum reality. So, because at one moment you have a vision, and this painting represents a vision over time. That's kind of an interesting way to think about it. So this was me over a certain period of time. You know what I might do? I might do this. I might do a bunch of paintings and stop at almost like the undercoat layer, that level where it's just a drawing with just red, and say, okay, this is like that moment in time. I stopped at a moment in time. I kind of do this because I feel like compelled to continue to finish. So it feels like it's finished. Like it feels like I can just feel that this thing needs to have that little things there wherever they are, and that's what pushes me forward. But you need to do a pairing representing your, I don't know what that means. You need to do a pairing representing your, I think you didn't finish that sentence there, Jasmine. Oh, you were just saying what you said. I know what I'm doing. One of my strategies right now is I'm doing some paintings that are kind of aesthetically pleasing that I can sell to make money, but I really want to do some fucked up weird shit. I have some crazy fucking ideas, and they're kind of quasi-political, and they'll piss people off, but it feels like it's truth, you know. But I can't do that right now. I mean, you should do a painting representing time. I'll show you one I did when I was 15 that represents time. This is going to be kind of funny. Where's my website? Okay, I don't know what I called it. Did I even call it time? Time? I remember this one here. Only time will tell. This is, yeah, I was 85, so I was 14 or 15. Let me pull it to full screen. So it was my hand, and I can't remember who the dude was, but I tried an effect where my hand was, it's like almost like a Photoshop filter. It took away the color, and then I inverted the lightness and darkness. That's kind of cool, eh? For a fucking kid. So there's a picture of a dude, I think it was my art teacher maybe, and you could see my hand. I always drew my left hand because I could see it right here. And the hand takes away the color, desaturated, and it inverted the light and dark. So you can see where his nose is dark and it's lighter here. And I wrote, only time will tell. And what was it about? These circles were kind of like space or clocks or some kind of thing. yeah, it was kind of, I was thinking stuff like, how do I figure out what art is and what's the future going to be, and only time will tell. Pretty good for a little kid, I think. Look how shitty look my hand, my signature. It looks like my age, like what a 14, 15-year-old would do. It looks like a little freaking kid, but that's pretty cool. So that's the one that I can think of that has to do with time. I'm gonna add notes to this stuff. I just added a feature where people can add comments, but you'd have to know about that first. I wonder if I did any more about time. Let me type in here. Let's type in time. What else comes up with time? Time. Passing. No. I'm just thinking. I was never into surreal stuff that much. It's too hippie trippy. Oh, actually, wait. When I was really young, I did some. The train. here's a surreal train. It kind of has to do with time a little bit. Okay, so here's the first one. Surreal train number 1. So I was 13 or 14. And I remember this had something to do with surrealism. So what I did is I tried drawing a train. This is pretty good. Okay, check this out. This is for a 13, 14-year-old kid. And I imagined what the reflection of a train would be like in a water drop. So that's what that is over here. And then the light from the train inverted the piano keys. That's kind of trippy, eh? So, and then I think I did a second version of that. And this was even weirder. This was just, I remember this is more of a doodle than anything else. So, yeah, 13 or 14. I always put the older age because I didn't know if I was 13 or 14. And look, so it's look at the moon with the little slit in the eyes and music notes in the sky and the hands bursting through. And why do I think this was time related? Oh, because it was dream related. That's right. It was meant to be surrealism. And I have the funniest drawing that I haven't put up here because it's super X-rated. I'll tell this story some other time, but it was the same time. I'll just tell the story. It's fucking awesome. I was in this class in art school, in art class as a kid, 13 or 14. I drew this giant schlong, making my friends laugh. And I was like the art star, so I could get away with anything. And then the teacher comes by and sees it. And just as she's walking towards me, I drew a horizon and made it 3D and drew a face in it. So there's this giant penis blasting through this 3D background. And she looked and go, oh, that's fantastic. And they put it in the school yearbook. So I've got this page in the yearbook of this drawing that's so obviously a penis. Oh my God, that is the funniest thing. I have the drawing here. I could probably even find it right now because I know the year, 1984. Because I have like a few hundred more images I haven't put on my website when I was a kid. Where the hell is? Okay, if I go to Art Needs Organizing, I think I'm gonna say 1994. I'm just gonna quickly look at what's in this little folder. There it is! There it is! The first picture comes up. This is actually, I don't have the original. This is actually a photo of the yearbook. Look at the thing. That's so funny. So here's this schlong I did, and look, like it made like a wiggly brain in a face. And so as the teacher was coming, I quickly drew these horizontal lines and made it breaking out. Oh my God, cracks me up. So there's the penis. I wonder if I'll get kicked off Facebook because of this. You wouldn't get, that's art. Come on, that's art. That's artwork. Ta-da! There we go. That is too funny that was the first picture that came up in that folder. I've got a crazy visual memory. It freaks me out sometimes. It's like not a photographic memory, but I'm close. I'm pretty close to photographic memory. So this is like the high school yearbook. And look, this is the cover of the yearbook I did. I don't have the originals. I have all. I took photographs of it. So here's some sketches. Oh yeah, so there's. I think they come out. Yeah, it came out twice a year or something. So there's just some dude sitting there. A drain. What is this? Just some sketches. That's an Ewok. Oh, there it is. There, I have the original. There's the original. Da, 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 da. That is too funny. I don't know. Oh, I see. There's choir. This is a Pages of the Yearbook was part of the choir. There you go. There is the schlong. Da, 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 da. Yep. I have lots of stuff when I was much younger. My problem with the stuff when I was much younger is I don't know the exact age of tons of my things. So I haven't put it on my website because I didn't want to get it wrong. Oh, this is when I did the yearbook. This is the cover of the yearbook when I was painting it. And I put a bunch of hidden messages in here, such as a great day was my birthday. Okay. I better not say I don't people know. Oh yeah, I was doing pictures. I did this really awesome painting. And that was me when I was about 17. That was my dad who was posing for a painting. And they lost it. It was a really awesome painting. It was big. I don't know what all these... Oh, this is cool. This was my first digital art ever. I was living in Japan in 1993, November 15th. And I used the very first version of Photoshop. This Japanese dude was teaching me. And he didn't speak English. And I didn't really speak Japanese. But he was like an artist making digital art. So I screwed around in Photoshop for a while on his computer. And the problem was all of his all the menus were in Japanese, so I didn't know what anything did. So that's all I could create. There you go. Battlestar. Oh, that's not Battlestar. That's Star Wars. See, here's an example of I don't know how old I was. I try to figure it out based, like, usually there might be my signature is similar to like the age, but for this one I'd have to figure out, maybe I could find out what grade I was in. My spider sense is tingling. Got to move fast. Now kill Spider-Man. Look, he's got a gun. Rats, I missed. His web. I think it means his web is in the way. I can't even write the word web. Good. John is above him and is going to kill him. Okay. I think that's enough good fun times. All right. Well, I think I'll stop there. What time is it? 9:30. 9:30. That's Monday. Monday, November 18th. 9:30 at night. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed the penis picture. All right. Peace out.